works for me.
Occasionally, advice does not work out as expected. Don't humans do a better job in explaining?
I think the caveat, because any advice that's given, and including nobody sees the future, so that's a reality. But I think where you talk about whether human can do a better job than an AI or what have you, or whether technology can do a better job, the answer is yes. I think technology beats us hands down, because you look at where we came from without technology and look at where we are now. How many of us would not be able to function without our smartphones? You rather lose your smartphone than lose your wallet. You lose your wallet than lose your smartphone, because you've got more valuable stuff in your smartphone now. Your life is in your smartphone now. But I think that the challenge is going to be in two areas. One area is obviously as the technology replaces people, then where do the people go? That's one very key issue that the industry needs to address. And the other one is, where is the technology being deployed? Now, I used to work for a bank and run technology projects, and the bank only spend money in three ways. One, they were forced to this regulation. Two, we are spending money because we can make more money, get more business. And three, we spend money because we can cut costs. So it's still very pragmatic. It's not changed in the last 20 years, 30 years of my career. So again,
what has changed is probably the budget for the cloud compliance and regulations since the financial crisis has meant that any of the blue sky or the cost reduction stuff is out of the window, or in a lot of cases that's the case, so it's eating up those budgets.
I think humans are better at explaining why something did not work well.
But you see, look at this whole discussion, right? I think has to be seen on two levels. Think about it. Is the advice wrong because it was a wrong view on the market, or is the advice wrong because we made so much money on selling you subprime-related investments, where the internal view was that it might not be a quality investment, but the bank, among of them, many banks that don't exist anymore, made a lot of money by doing that. I think that's the key difference, right? So with regards to the question about is it human or is it the technology, I think you still need human judgment, right? And hence understanding where the system could be wrong. And I think it's on that level. But I think it comes down to this sort of incentive structure. I mean, for example, if you're an RM, do you get compensated for true advice, independent advice, or do you get compensated to sell high margin products? And I think this is where the sort of transition comes in, where increasingly with transparency, that question will be more and more asked.
Well, I think the regulatory framework, MiFID and other things coming along are really changing that concept of commission and how much money an institution can take out of a transaction. So I think what you really see happening is these institutions are going to become information providers more than they are going to be commission-generating organizations. Because I think that model is really over, and the regulatory framework is all pushing it in that direction. So, if you're an information provider and your investment fails, does it matter whether a person explains to you whether it fails or whether the computer explains to you why it fails?
Well, I think one of the other critical things is one of the problems I see in the current sort of more manual approach model is that at times of crisis, it's very difficult to manage all of your customers. You can manage all of your customers on the average day, but at the point of critical moments, what will happen is people or relationship managers will concentrate on those top clients, maybe the ones that call, maybe the ones that complain, or the biggest clients. But they will never be able to manage and communicate sufficiently with all of the clients in those crises. The beauty of the platform is the fact that everyone is treated equally in terms of communication, and communication is constant. My experience of the financial crisis was those people you're communicating with all the time were aware of the journey of the markets going down. Those that you didn't speak to for a week or 2 weeks had exploded and were very upset because you didn't have the communication. The platform, the technology has the communication as and when they want it. So the journey is different. I think.
This is where AI, and you can either call it artificial intelligence or augmented intelligence, is really going to help. That interface that says, well, what is going wrong? I need answers. The risk platforms that we currently work on are going to change, and they're going to be queued into Twitter feeds and social media and unstructured data analysis. And they are going to be able to give users an up-to-the-minute dynamic look at exactly what's going on in the markets, and it won't be a matter of them clicking on 50 buttons to read the articles. It will be, hey, this is what the market is telling us right now. This is what the research is telling us, and that is really going to be the transformational experience that takes us out of. We're still asking the question, which is better, humans or machines?
Combination of things.
And the use of AI, which is still really relatively new in the robotic investing platform, that's going to really change the whole dynamic of this question, because we're still looking at generation 1 products in the robo-advising space. As soon as these chatbots come to use, as soon as risk is framed not just as a numerical valuation, but as a dynamic valuation of numbers plus data that report data that comes in off the news medias and off all the wires, game over. It's really going to change everything, and that's coming.
I think the model I see coming in, like that movie Batman and Robin, will have banker and robo. Both of them working together. And one thing the robos will not be good at is, if you have a happy trade, is to go out for a glass of wine. You prefer to do that with your banker.
Yeah.
So that empathy, when trades go bad, I think humans are better at storytelling than today's AI.
Yeah, but I don't think a group of millennials cares about the story.
I agree.
Because that goes to this whole generational issue again.
Yeah.
They don't really care. They don't. And you talked about this with your clients, that the younger generation was not going to give you a pass if you didn't make your numbers for a year, whereas the older generation would. And I don't think the younger generation really cares about that anymore. It's either make it or you don't, and I'll just...
Because they can make their friends at a press of a button, and they can unfriend them. So I can suddenly have 500 friends if I want to, and I can dish all of them in an afternoon.
We had an interesting comment, because we obviously we are a family office managing some money, but we talked to other family offices. And the interesting comment was this, the dad would be happy, like what you say.
Yeah.
The son has a different vision. It's like, firstly, we don't need to be entertained one of them because we are rich.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
And secondly, why would I want to meet up with my bankers? I've got lots of friends, who are more interesting and younger looking and more exciting people to hang out with. Why would I want to hang out with my bankers who is 60, same age as my dad? I don't want to hang out with them. Why would I want to hang out with his banker? So I think this is again something that is a big concern, because if you look at, there's probably 3.7 trillion that's going to change hands. And these people who are inheriting the 3.7 trillion are going to use the services of the financial industry very differently.
Yeah.
And if you're not prepared, either you evolve or you die, because that's what happens to dinosaurs. And I think that you're totally right. It's not a choice. It's something that we have to constantly adapt.
And this is a good question. Is it years? Is it months? Is it how? It's a bit like artificial intelligence. I think that's a big debate among many people now. Will the take-off be like this, or will it go like that? And how quickly? Maybe people underestimate the speed of the pickup. It could actually be potentially much quicker than people thought.
I
Would you agree with that? Or?
Yeah, and it's very interesting, because earlier on in our discussion, we made the point about some of the banks not really adapting. And my view is that I don't really think that they understand the speed with which this technology is going to hit them. And I really don't think, when I talk to senior bankers who are my age in their 50s, but not necessarily technologically sophisticated, nice gentlemen, I don't see that sense of urgency, which really does surprise me. And when I talk to them, I try to make them understand that the things that they're seeing on TV are not 4 or 5 years from now. They're more like in the next 6 months. It's a
But isn't that
interesting
more a statement about the organisations that they work for? They're in a particular role delivering a particular thing. They're not there to be entrepreneurial. They're there to deliver their product, their proposition in ever more efficient ways, and they can't. It's very difficult for them to make a massive jump across to new technology, new models.
Richard, I'll sort of give my view going back to the analogy. People were used to calling the desk, right? So our company gives them the app, or Will's company gives them the platform. They, one by one, they stop calling the desk. But if you're the chap who was receiving the phone calls, you got 1,000 on day one, you got 999. It's like boiling the water with the frog in it, right? And one day the phone never rings. But to your question, what can he do, right? What can that individual do? Right? If the phone is ringing less often, and he was making price by taking a price from shouting out a price, putting the phone. Remember those, right? With the mute button on the top, you mute, say where is it? You add 2 points and say, hey, for you, this is the best I can. This is where I'm getting the price. Right? Remember, those phones had that mute switch in a very tactile way for a reason, so you knew when it was a mute. So what does the guy do? Who's on that phone still?
Yeah, and and the answer to that is that he is a slave of the management that he is, of the management system that he is stuck in.
Yeah.
And there are banks here, and I think it's worth calling out DPS, that has made innovation a part of their raison d'etre, their existence. And those institutions should be lauded, and those who have not gone down that path, I fear for their well-being.
So at the moment, our analysis is most people are comfortable under 100 US for stuff that you buy online. But for transactions, e-booking and all that, people have already crossed anywhere between 25,000 to 50,000. People are actually trading and buying and selling 20,000, 50,000 of stocks per order. So you could see that there's obviously a group that's an early adopter that's moving ahead. There are those who would insist and never use their credit card online, and that's a different tribe altogether. But you will see that those that's early adopter has already moved ahead, and it's just how quickly that move.
Actually, we see that in our business because people were historically used to calling the desk to get a bond price. Now we get it on our platform, and we find our users logging in with the opaque phone.
The honest truth is, these days very few people want to talk on the phone. I mean, people like to text. They prefer not. My wife prefers to text me than to buy some meat home tonight. Tell me, because we're all too busy trying to answer the phone.
That's the problem.
So you should take the guy that's having the phone with me button after a drink tonight.
Why? I have good friends.